Cheers. If you do see this, welcome to the channel. For those who are new, do hit that like and subscribe button. I am your redneck airsofter. Pretty much my first video, what I want to do is show everyone how to take apart the M1911 made by cybergun, along with my main running pistol, which is the M1911. So we're gonna first move that. There we go. So let's start with the 911 because that's a pretty simple gun. So what you want to do, push your slide out. That might help first, yeah. So release your magazine, push your slide back, put, Jesus Christ, it's going to be a bad video to start. Your slide button up. On the opposite side there's a button right here. Push that. On the opposing side there's a little switch right around there, somewhere right here. What you want to do is push that so it's down. Let it go. Hit your slide forward. Off it comes. There's your spring, your pin, and your muzzle piece. Now, whenever it's out, what you want to do, oil up your rails here on both sides and these rails. Silicone oil works great. You can get it at any store, to be honest. Works good on both guns. So put it back together. Take your muzzle. Throw it in your upper receiver. Make sure it's actually in there. Take your pin. Throw it in your spring. Compress your spring is the best way I have found to do this so far. Now you'll notice there's a little hole there. What you're going to want to do, push the pin in the hole while holding the spring compressed, like so. Let the spring go. And if you look, there's two notches there. The top notch and that little tiny bottom notch where my finger is. That's where you want that to sit. Make sure your safety is off for the next part and your hammer is back. All you gotta do is align it and slowly put it on at first, just in case you hear that. That click means your spring didn't want to go in. As there you see, made a projectile with the pistol pieces. So you can press that, fire it at the wall. There's no hole in the wall. If someone gets bored, they're going to turn this into an airsoft fail, I can guarantee it. So let's try this again with feeling now. And you go there. Slide that sucker right where she belongs. Oh, no you don't. Motherfucker. So like I said, slide it in. Now same thing. Put your clip up. Push this up now so it locks in there. And then just let her go. Safety's back on, your magazine's emptied, throw it back in. So that's how you do the M9 made by KWA. Next is the beautiful pistol, in my opinion, the M1911 made by cybergun, full metal with blowback. Don't go with anything else except for blowback. So, just like the last one, take out your magazine first. This one's a little bit more tricky though. Where's my flathead screwdriver? Because I don't have the strength to do it with my fingers yet. So if you notice when you're looking at it, I don't know if I can catch the light at the right, yeah, you can see it right there. This little notch right here. You got to line it up with that. So take your safety off, pull it back and line it up with that little hole so it's like that. Now once lined up there, what you want to do is with your move. There you go. Now if you didn't see what I did there, because I know I did do it at a funny angle, take your flathead screwdriver, small one, and just pry that right up and open. Like so. A lot easier than the M9 for that factor. But now what you want to do is this little round piece here for your spring. Pull it forward. That spring unit will come out. Pull this back out that way. The metal piece on the front right here, see how it turns? Well, there you go, you turn it the right spot, it'll slide out. Out comes your muzzle spring, and careful not to bump it around so you don't change your hop up on it. And there's your muzzle. Now, unlike the KWA M9 pistol, where your hop-up system is actually in the breech right here, you can't see it, sorry for the lighting. I'll work on getting new ones whenever it starts. People actually start watching this. But when it's right there, and you have a key to do it. Now, the M1911, mind you, does not have that. You have to disassemble it a little bit, not as far as I've went. And it's got this dial here that you gotta turn for your hop-up system to actually work. Now, putting it all back together, exact same way, backwards, and before you do, whenever you actually used it, always make sure that you grease up your rails on the inside, just like the M9, how I showed you. And also your lower receiver, make sure to grease up your rails as well. Now, putting it all back together. Put your muzzle in first. Launch your spring at your chest, because why not? You're bored. Throw in your spring. Put in your lock. So now your muzzle shouldn't go anywhere no matter how hard you push, except for out and back. With that said and done, take this piece here, make sure the open end is up and the rounded part is up. Slide that in like that. And again, just like I did with the M9, I'm going to compress the spring with one hand pretty much. There we go. So that you can get it in, there we go, in there properly. Now, if you'll notice, there's also a little hole there. So what you want to do is get it lined on that pin right where my fingers are hiding. There's a little silver pin there. You can see it. That's how you want it placed. You don't want any part of that pin showing. You want it back in there tight. Now you take the lower receiver, slide it back on, and this is where I'm slightly jealous of how easy this part is. That pin that you popped out off the start, push it back in, but make sure again that, sorry, I'm going to move the camera here, guys. As you can see, Jesus Christ, it's in that little small spot, and just push it right back in, like so. Fire the trigger, pull it back, works good, boom, boom. Now your safety on the M911s is a little weird. You've bought the gun so you probably know this, but for those who do not know it, your tongue groove right here has to be pushed, pull your trigger back, trigger hammer, Jesus, pull your hammer back, flip your safety up. Also, one thing I like about 911 in general, you cannot pull the trigger unless you have the back of it grabbed. It just won't work, just to show you. So there you go, there's how to take apart your M1911 pistol and your M9 pistol. I will be making a ton more videos, because as you can see, I've got 2 grenades over there. I will show you how to maintain and keep those in functioning order. I've only just started, keep this in mind, but I also have a Scar L. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to take that apart till I know how it all works, because like I said, I've been doing this for a few months now. But yes, that is my first ever video done. So if you enjoyed it, leave a like. If I've helped you, drop a comment, do whatever you gotta do. And stay tuned. I'll probably make another video soon. I plan on getting some cameras attached to my gear when it comes in, because like I said, I've only been doing this for a few months, so I'm just getting into it. Unlike people like Novert, where he's got 6-7 cameras all over his body. Yeah, mine's my phone, so yeah. And also, during the summertime, I will be making another channel called The Redneck Jeeper. I own a Jeep. Wait till you see those videos. I ain't gonna spoil those ones for you. So yeah, stay tuned, keep in touch, and see y'all later.